Good morning. It is Sunday, February 28th, and I met someone here at Magnolia Beach. This is where I'm staying. There's Scarlett. Lillian left for a minute. I met Elsa here at Magnolia Beach, and she has, what is your?
It's a Nissan NV200.
A Nissan NV200. And let me tell you, this is perfect. Everything has a spot. I'll let you explain.
My pots and pans here, because I use them all the time. I got paper towels, paper plates right here, my garbage bag, my bathroom. For when I'm in the van, I use my toothpaste, my spray, my Q-tips I use.
And she built this all herself. It's just
little small builds.
Right on.
And this is stuff I use. This is my office.
That is so cute.
So this is my office. My cooking utensils. My scissors go over there with my little lighters if I need lighters. This is my screen I built.
Oh.
So it covers all this screen here. And so this was my pantry. But because of the storms and my clothes were always inside under my bed, you can tell here. I lift up my bed. You can see all my clothes are in there.
Right.
And this is the cushion. So this board here goes across here, and this cushion here makes the other part of my bed. So this will be one full bed.
Right.
But I cannot get into this cubby when I do that. I can only get into that cubby. So I put curtains on that one.
Right.
And this has a little cubby in here that I built, and I used to
I'm going to come in from the other side.
Okay.
And just
Yep.
take my shoes off. I was able to sit in here yesterday, and this is just so nice. I have to show the whole experience.
So
great.
I like to cook a lot, so this was my storage for my stove, and I thought, okay, I use my stove every single day. I'm not going to keep taking it out and putting it back in. So I put hooks here, so I just strap my stove down when I'm on the road, and this became a storage. But if you can see, I took everything. This is macaroni and cheese in the box, but I take everything out of the boxes and everything goes in Ziplocs, which gives me more storage. So I got my cans, my cinnamon sticks for my coffee, all my canned goods. Up here is more stuff that I use normally. These are my coffees. I do have a brewing pot, but these save up energy when we have no sun. So I just heat the water and do that.
I just want to interrupt 1 minute. Did you have paper towels outside and in here?
Here and here.
Okay.
Yeah. Because sometimes I'm outside and I need a paper towel to grab.
I see.
I use paper towels for everything. My sink, I'll show you. So if I do wash a plate, or this right here is my soapy water.
Okay. What's in there?
So it's just Dawn soap and water and a little bit of ammonia.
Nice.
So when I'm done cooking my pan, I grab one little, because you always want to buy the little sections.
Mm-hmm.
So I use one little section, I wipe everything off my pan, throw it in the garbage, and then I use this, I spray it, and then I grab another little piece, and I go through a lot of paper towels.
Okay.
But I don't have a sink.
Right.
This is my sink, and I use this and it works.
Right.
Because I don't have dishes every day,
Right.
It's cheaper for me. I do splurge on paper plates and Ross wipies.
Right.
Because it is what it is. I don't have a shower. I use my little tub thing. So every day I do my wipey cleansing, and it's got rose smell or cucumber smell, and they don't leave that residue.
Right. I did use one of hers last night, and I agree with her. It felt nice. And these magnets.
These are neolydium magnets.
Yeah,
and they're so strong.
They're on Amazon, and I checked them out last night, and I will be ordering some of these.
These are it right here, and they're so strong. It's hard to pull them apart.
She has her backpack.
I spent $200 on magnets, and I've used Velcro, I've used sticky. Nothing works on metal but magnets, and the magnets are expensive but they work. They work. Nothing falls.
Everything's
a magnet. This is my makeup bag. And I put 2 neodymium flat plates like this inside here. So this is my makeup. This is my hair, rubber bands, and my pins are right here that are coming out. But everything I put in this makeup bag, and then I just go under and it stays there.
That is very nice.
My bracelets. These are my bracelets.
Wow.
Again, on a magnet, so they just stay. And you can put them anywhere just to get them out of the way. My mom's rosary that she gave me. And then here's my jewelry. I don't wear too much, but you can see everything's a magnet.
Wow. I'm impressed, really.
That's it. And I put that all in one spot because this is my personal stuff here.
Mm-hmm.
These are my socks. They were under my bed, but I found this little cubby, and again, magnets. My disco light, magnets. So nothing, I try to put nothing on my counter. I made chips and salsa last night.
And she also has this great...
This is great. This is like my little boom box.
And we listened to this yesterday.
Yeah.
It is only held up with magnets, and
it's about $50, $60, I think, on Amazon. But you can, it has 50 watts, so you can charge. This is great for like a weekend. I used this for 2 weeks with my music on low, and it lasted the whole 2 weeks without charging it.
Wow.
So I love it. I love it.
This build out, she built out all of herself, and if you can see, she did a very nice job.
This was built 3 days before I left on my little journey. And I was looking up one day and I'm like, there's so much space here. How can I utilize this area? And so I put this board on the back, and my spices, these are my spices. These containers I got at the dollar store. My daughter put the names on them. Chopped onions is this one. And I got this little board at Walmart for like $6, and it works great because I like to cook.
So did you have to put the magnets on those, or did they come magnetized?
They were already magnet.
Okay.
They already had magnet.
Oh,
but
nice.
you know, you can find whatever container and order the magnets.
Right.
You know? These are not strong magnets, but I don't have nothing heavy in them, so they stick pretty good.
Right.
And I use it all the time. I just put the little mirrors because this was empty, but I was putting my cooking utensils, I hang them right here, but then I decided I'll put my bungee cords there. My CO2 sensor goes there. And in this part right here, I needed a place because I use utensils. So, and there, again, there's
very clever.
This was a area here where I needed to utilize the top part. So I just built this, something easy. I put 2 boards on the bottom, and then this slid in. And then this little rope keeps it from coming all out, so I can get my
door just closed. It's a little windy out
silverware in here. And then this is my junk drawer, I guess. I put extra batteries in here, nail clippers, some shells that I've been collecting. That all just stays in there. And it just turns right here, so lock it up. My clothes are in here. Ziplocs. Everything is Ziploc. I'm a Ziploc queen. And on my door here. Oh.
You want me to grab it?
Yeah. Oh, I know. That wind.
Oh.
So these are little caddies from office.
This is very
again
organized
on magnets.
These
are my small Ziplocs, my large Ziplocs, some more garbage bags. So that stays there. So when I'm cooking and I'm done cooking, everything goes in a Ziploc and goes in my refrigerator.
Wow.
I tried not to. There's no containers in my refrigerator. Everything's in Ziplocs.
And I'll take a look at her refrigerator. I'm gonna step this way. And I'm gonna have to get my butt out of the van.
These were my little salsas that I got yesterday. But here's a salsa I made last night. Everything's on a Ziploc. It just fits more. My butter is the only thing in a container besides the things I just bought yesterday. But you can see everything's in a Ziploc. My cheese, I got Parmesan. I love Parmesan cheese, and they come in those big containers. It all goes to a big Ziploc, folded and tucked in here.
And we did figure out what refrigerator this was yesterday on Amazon, and I'll try to link that in the description below.
Set Power.
Set Power.
AJ30.
AJ30, that's
And
right.
It's about, I paid $300 for this. What I love about it is you can turn it off for 10 hours and it keeps everything cold. So with the Jackery, I have a 1,000-watt Jackery, and I plugged it in. I left it running all day yesterday. So I'm down to 79 right now. So I'm gonna turn off my refrigerator because my Jackery's powering it up. And right now it's overcast, so I'm only getting like 14, 13 watts. And it still powers.
Right. She has
It'll take a little bit
two 100-watt,
Yeah.
two 100-watt solar powers that charges the Jackery.
Right.
Now, I don't have the solar power yet. I do
Yeah.
have the 500 Jackery. So this cord here is an extra. Does it come with the?
This is the Jackery one, so I had to get the connectors for the powers.
Because these aren't Jackery.
These aren't Jackeries.
Okay.
So you can power any kind of solar with any Jackery, and that you can just buy the connectors.
Okay.
The connectors will run you about 20, 30 bucks.
Okay.
And I got 2 of them, so I had to do positive to positive, negative to negative, and then you have 2 cords that are remaining. And those 2 cords, you plug them into the connector of to hook the Jackery.
Okay.
And then this is my toilet. This is pretty cool because
We also looked this up yesterday.
so you pull this and you lift the lid and it opens up the hole. Everything drops there. I got 6 gallons here, 5 on the top. This is my fresh water. And then when you're done, you just disconnect them from the sides, pull this top piece off, and then this has a handle. You carry it, and it's got a lid, and you can empty it out in any toilet.
And I've been in this fan twice. I smell nothing.
No.
It's been great. And this she showed me yesterday.
This is my bath. So I pop this out, and these are great. A collapsible, because you don't have room too much. So everything has to be collapsible, something to, but anyway,
This one has
I
a
fill
drain.
up with cold water about second line up right here, and then I boil a pot. Here's my, I love this.
That's
just
cute.
An old pot.
Yeah.
And it's aluminum, so the water heats faster. And then pour my super hot water in here, which gives me lukewarm water. I do my hair, wash my hair first, and then now that I have soapy water, I close, of course, all my van up and do the rest of my body.
Right.
And then grab this, empty it out, and I've had my bath, you know, and then you just collapse it back down and store it away, and it's pretty easy.
Very nice. Very
and
impressed.
You need 2 towels, 1 towel to lay it down here because you cannot stand up in this fan. So you have to lay your towel down, get naked, and
I do
scrub
want to know
away.
about that fan. You were telling us about that last night.
This one I got it on Amazon. I've gone through 3 fans,
Right.
and this is my favorite. This, it goes high, it goes low, and it also has a light at night. It's got a high light, medium light, and a low light.
Nice.
And no batteries. You charge it, and I charge it with my Jackery. It gives you 3 little, it's on low right now. It's showing, I don't know if you could see that, probably not.
Oh.
So it's got 1 little blue light showing.
Oh, wow, I didn't.
So usually 3 little blue lights showing it's fully charged.
Okay.
But I ran this through 2 nights, and I still have power.
That's great.
So
I've been buying batteries at the Dollar Tree. And she also has put a shoe, I think that's a shoe. Where did you get that?
This is a shoe rack,
Okay, because.
and I cut it,
Okay.
and I needed the cubbies, so I have all my hats in here.
She's a hat girl like
I
me.
love hats. I know. And so my bandanas, I carry a lot of bandanas too. Bandanas are great to have for anything. So, and then these hooks here, where my hats go, but I took them down so I can open up my door and see, it gives me a better view without my hats hanging.
Right.
So I can wake up in the morning, open my door, and see the ocean without my hats being in the way.
And she also just picked up some material.
Yes, this is just an old sheet. Again, magnets, because it's all metal back here. And I got tired of seeing blue metal above me while I'm sleeping. So this makes it cozy.
Yeah.
Which is
it's very
great
nice.
because sometimes like when it froze, and we were in 10-degree weather. My whole ceiling froze, but it was not a big deal. I warmed up my van, took my magnets off, and grabbed the towel, wiped it all down, put magnets back up, and my disco light. This is like my favorite thing. My girlfriend Wendy gave it to me. So you turn it on, and it's also a Bluetooth. So magnets on the bottom, so it goes right on top. So I have my little disco party inside with my boombox.
Yeah,
and
nice.
I have my iPod, which if I don't need Wi-Fi or whatever, just hooks up. But so yeah, just
And
less is more.
How long have you been in the van?
3 years.
And you do this full time?
Full time, right? Yeah, I'll go about 3-4 months, and then make my way back home. With the COVID going on, to each his own.
California is home
I'm
for
California,
Elsa.
Auburn, California. So
And she has 2 kids and 3 grandchildren.
yes,
So
I have
everybody
31 and 3 grands.
nice.
Yeah.
So what do you love the most about living in the van and traveling?
The freedom.
Freedom.
And the best would be also is meeting people,
Right.
because there's a lot of women who travel. We learn so much from each other. I've learned a lot. And I'm still learning.
And she's taught me a lot in this. I've seen her since last night. I think she came in about 3.
Yes.
And we've talked and chatted. She's given me some great advice on organization in my van.
I've learned. Before I used to travel, and I had a little hookup thing. So my net was, which also
Right.
I put magnets, and I would fold my blankets and put them there. But I've learned to layer all your blankets on your bed. So you can
Nice.
see I got
That's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blankets.
Wow, I didn't think about that.
And 2 throws up there that I use at night, just if I don't want to get under my blankets at night. But layer all your blankets and use them. If it's too cold, then you're going to go 2 blankets,
right.
3 blankets,
Right.
4 blankets. Last night I had 1 blanket. This is the one I used.
And she has the blackout curtains, and she's just put magnets on those, and those were the same magnets.
Right. These are the tough magnets here. So I had some bolts that used to have a metal plate all the way down when I first bought the van. So I got rid of that metal thing. And then I put these, and then my curtains have magnets inside. I went through here, did this all the way in, and hot glued magnets inside.
Okay.
So they can hook like that to this, no problem. But these are stronger. And these I like. I don't put them down. I put them like that.
Right.
Because when I have my heater, which is down there, my buddy heater somewhere.
Right there.
That's my buddy heater. Well, when I set it right here, the heat rises, and I don't want nothing getting by the windows. So this keeps all my heat inside.
Uh-huh.
And I sleep only with the pilot light on because it heats so fast. And then sometimes I'll grab, to blow my heat around, I'll put this and I'll just turn it on, and my heater's right here, and it blows that little warm air, that pilot light shooting. This distributes it through my whole van, and it keeps me too warm sometimes. I have to turn it off sometimes.
Right.
But
So-
yeah, you learn as you live in it, and you see what you need and what you don't. Less is more. Less is more, for sure. You don't want to overstock yourself, because it's too much sometimes to live in a small space and everything is out. So you want to keep it nice and clean all the time. And it doesn't take that long. It really, just making I haven't made my bed this morning, as you can tell. But everything, when you fold everything too, it's not like folding back home. Like if you see a sweatshirt and you're gonna do this, and you're gonna fold it like this, okay, that's not acceptable in the van life, I heard. So what you do is you roll it super tight. So everything is tight and rolled up, and you have more room.
Right.
You actually have more room.
Elsa does not have a YouTube channel, but she is a friend of mine on Facebook. If you have any questions, maybe I can ask her and get the answers back to you. I appreciate your time. Your van is amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It takes time. It takes time to work, and it takes time to know what your needs are. So you have needs and wants. Van life is all needs.
And she's not just, she's been,
I'm a rock star.
she's a rock, she is a rock star. She's been inspiring since I've met her. And like I said, that was just 3 o'clock yesterday. And I can't wait to get to know her more and travel and meet up with her sometime.
Absolutely.
So I hope everyone liked the video and you have been inspired by Elsa.